So I got fat, was good, Dutch Nation, was good, YouTube family. As always, man, sending you peace, love, and like good vibrations, all of that, man. So right now, I'm actually about to have my first whole meal after my 42-hour fast. First thing I did today was I actually I broke my fast with some pumpkin seeds and some dates. And I did that for a very strategic reason. So the reason I had the pumpkin seeds was because of the zinc content and also the omega-3 fatty acid. Right now, as you guys know, I'm learning another language. I'm learning Igbo, which is very different from the languages that I speak right now. So I need my brain to be functioning in tip-top shape, right? And so also I did that because of protein, since I haven't eaten for almost 2 days. I'm still working out. I ran yesterday. I wanted to just give my body some amino acids and everything. Also the dates, I also wanted that glycogen, the sugar, magnesium, and potassium, and all that good stuff that the date provides. But also the main reason I chose the dates is because the dates actually promote digestive health. So I'm very particular with what I put in my body, especially when I'm healing myself and I'm giving myself a break. If you guys have been following me for the past days, you know that for the first time in a long time, like, I noticed that I was bloating. And the reason I was bloating is because I was eating too much food. I have been like training like 2 times a day, and I didn't want to get skinny, so I haven't eaten a lot. But consequently, you know what I'm saying, that was stressing out my body. So anyway, man, I'm about to show you guys what I'm about to eat for my first official meal. So this is it right here, man. I know this just looks like a bunch of different stuff, right? But what I have right here, so we definitely trust me, we about to cook together, all right? So I got some red cabbage, kale. I got some leftover wild rice right here that I'm about to reheat on the stove. I got some purple sea moss, burro bananas. This is on Dr. Sebi's list, but in Haiti we call this bonon. A pepper. I got some old beans right here, and this right here, if you're not Haitian and don't know what this is, or if you're not from the islands, this is called épice. So this is something that we make in Haiti. Also, a lot of countries in the islands, right, also make this. And pretty much what this is the base of a lot of my meals. And so I have cilantro in here, parsley, garlic, olive oil, a bunch of different herbs and seasonings. If you guys want to see me make a video on this, then let me know and I might make it for you, okay? So this is what it is right here, man. Come cook with me and watch how we take these leftovers and make it into something better. So the first thing we gotta do, of course, is to cut up the kale and the red cabbage. Now, I'm not sure what I call this meal right here, but I just like to throw a bunch of different stuff together, and then, you know, it always turns out good. For the most part. About to actually get started on the rice, so I'm gonna add some alkaline spring water. Boom, get the old rice right here, pour it in it, you know what I'm saying. Boom, so I'm gonna turn that on. I hate gas stoves, y'all, for real. Alright, so while that's cooking, I'm about to saute this up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is spray some avocado oil on here as the base. And the reason why I like avocado oil is because it has a higher heat threshold. So let me turn on the fire with the avocado oil. Boom. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add probably 2 tablespoons of my Haitian épice. Oh, what am I doing, man? This is a fork. I'm wilding right now. Hold up. Let me get a spoon. Alright, hold up. Let me get a spoon. Alright, boom. Alright, so I got that cooking. About to get 2 tablespoons of the épice. Drop it on it as the base. And yo, I'm not lying. If you're Haitian and you grew up with épice, you can comment down below and tell them just how good the house be smelling when you put that fresh épice on the oil. It be smelling amazing. So it's sizzling right now. Alright, so that's sizzling. Alright, so while that's being made, I am going to cut the bonon. as we call it in Haiti, the plantain. So what you're gonna notice is that a lot of times I like to switch from Creole to English. I'm not apologizing, that's that's just how I am. Alright, so I'm about to drop the veggies in there. It smells so good. Boom. Alright, so I'm gonna let that cook down for a little bit. And I'm gonna add the lid so it steams. Right now, I got the fire on about a medium heat. And I'm checking on that rice a little bit. That rice smelling good too. Okay, so the veggies have been cooking for a while, so I added my sea moss on top with a bunch of spices. So I'm just gonna mix this up with the eight-piece at the bottom. It smells so good. So in addition to the eight-piece, I also added more garlic, salt, and I also added some of this seasoning right here, jollof rice seasoning. Shouts out to all my Africans, shouts out to all my Nigerians, Ndewu. Alright, so it's time to cut the bun. This is one of my favorite foods right here. This is why I can't live, like I cannot live in a place that's cold, because I have to have my fresh fruits, tropical fruits and vegetables. I can't do it, man. I can't go back to New York. I can't. I have to live somewhere where it's hot. Alright, so pay very close attention to how I cut this plantain. So I don't really like to cut it straight down unless I'm making bun en pizzi, which is something that we make in Haiti with green plantain and we fry it first and squish it down. So this is bun en douce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it at an angle. And everybody that's from Haiti right now knows exactly ça m'a fait. Faut couper bonhomme là comme ça. Quand on a coupé bonhomme là, on a mis mes feuilles et puis tout bagage en fond. That's ready. So now I'm about to add the bonhomme. And y'all gotta be careful when y'all doing this, because y'all might lose a, you know, y'all might lose a hand, man. This gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just add that in there.
A few moments later.
So boom, bueno la quinta fini. So the plantain is done now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a paper towel on just to take off some of the excess oil. So I'm gonna take some paper on it real quick, and I'm gonna press it over the top just to get off some of the extra oil, because I don't want too much oil going inside my stomach, really. Alright, so now I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan sea salt to it. And for Haitians, we don't really measure things out, so I don't know how much salt I'm putting. I just go by the spirit. I let my spirit tell me how much salt to put, how much oil, how much pepper. Haitians don't really measure anything. So boom, that's the bun. So now let me show you how this meal is about to look. Boom, guys, so this is the final result. So I have wild rice with some sweet peppers and peas. I have a vegetable medley that I sauteed in my Haitian épices. And I have my bun en pizzi, as we call it in Haiti, or sweet plantain. The only thing that this meal is missing is avocado, but mali monjoli bagins avocat. Man, this meal is about to be amazing. This is my first whole meal after 42 hours of fasting. Alright, baboon, so this is the first meal. Gotta set my intention for it. I'm going straight for that plantain. Man, this is how your plate should be looking. There should be a bunch of different colors in your plates for different health benefits. Each herb has a certain organ affinity that helps different organs. This is the way that I love to eat. I love to eat like my ancestors. You see, to me, this is actual soul food. Food that makes the soul feel good. It's ridiculous. And that egg piece just adds such a great flavor with the sea moss, because the sea moss is naturally salty. So that's a really good mix. But anyway, family, I'm about to get to work. If you enjoyed this little video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do everything that the YouTube has asked you guys to do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Get one to be new. And as always, stay blessed. Oh, y'all still here? Well, then you might as well hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Go ahead. If you do, alright. If you hit that bell, I'll give you some butter. And you know you want some. Smell it? Alright, man. Y'all gotta go now.